Oh, the new update is now out on what I believe to be all platforms, so we will be taking a look at the new features in this newest update. Guys, 6 new divine dragons have been added to the codex page in the new update. So we don't know what these divine dragons are quite yet, but you can check this yourself in-game, because there's only one dragon or divine that we haven't seen yet, which is the Apollo dragon, but there are 6 other slots for divines, and you know what that means? We have 3 puzzle piece dragons and 3 non-puzzle pieces, but that means a new divine event is probably on the way. Wait, what's this in downloadable content that I see? Pyramid Update version 13 and additional divine sounds have been added. Does this actually confirm that the new divines are going to be Egyptian themed? You know how everyone was saying we want Egyptian gods and stuff added to the game? I'm not going to say anything, but that seems very, very specific. So as soon as we open up the game, we have this here where it says new quests every day. So your to-do list is updated with daily tasks. Complete them to get awesome rewards. I've actually been waiting for an update to the daily quests for years. So, you know, this is something I didn't even really think about, but this is actually an amazing change. And then habitat multiplier tokens. So kick your production into overdrive by winning habitat multiplier tokens. So this sounds very confusing, but these useful items let you go over the maximum dragon habitat limit. So get habitat multipliers from various limited time events. So we can actually have more dragons in a habitat now. Assuming that these multiplier tokens are, you know, free, and there's actually a decently easy way to keep them, and they don't just go away after a little while. So daily quests are an all-new type of challenge that lets you earn puzzle pieces toward a chance at winning rare dragons. Whoa! So we actually get to win stuff by doing daily quests? Are you kidding me? So, this is like the limited time special event little button, I guess. So these are our daily tasks. Collect gold from your habitats 20 times. Well, that's pretty easy for us. So we go ahead, click 20 habitats, and I assume that this will be done. Then it says complete every daily task to earn all rewards. And when you do all 6 of them, there is this special card pack that's shown here. And if we click on this, we can earn card pieces for these 2 dragons. So the Foxglove is a dragon that I have been wanting to get for a very long time, and it is finally available. And the brand new Scout Dragon is also available from this. So again, he is just a rare, not a special dragon that I'd really care about too much. But just having these dragons in general is the thing that I want. And if we actually have more habitat space now, then, well, we can actually fit some dragons, which is great. But you need 45 pieces for the Foxglove and 15 pieces for him. And what is this? Is this about percentage chances? Oh, this is just talking about item drop rates and stuff like that. So, you know, they do tell you the percentage drop rates on, like, card dragon pieces and stuff like that if you care about that. So, this daily task is kind of more annoying. Win 5 battles in the dungeon. That's actually probably a lot tougher than a lot of people would like, because a lot of people do struggle with the dungeon quite a bit, so that's probably actually quite a difficult quest for a lot of people. And whoa, look at this! Look at this new feature, Extra Den. So initially I was very intrigued about the use of this, but I've heard that apparently you have to pay real world money to enable this. So I couldn't find a way of how to see how much the den cost in my own game, but I did have a screenshot that someone sent me where it says, Extra Den costs real money. So you can get an extra breeding den to double your chances for rare crossbreeds. So this extra den is 30 days long and it costs 8 Australian dollars. So that's like, what, £6-ish? Something like that, 5-6-ish English pounds. But that is very weird. But you see there it says it doubles your chances for rare crossbreeds. So I'm not sure if that is referring to rare dragons, like the actual classification, or if it just means all rare dragons, so rares, epics, legendaries, and divines. But either way, no matter what, I cannot find how to do that in my own game, so that will have to have some more clarification in future. But either way, the ability to buy a second breeding den with real money. What are your thoughts on that? That's very, very strange. And it's kind of like Dragonvale World. I think they have a breeding den like that in Dragonvale World as well. I probably would not buy it personally unless I really, really was into the games, but I mean, definitely a weird extra addition. Is this going to be like the pay section? Like we have the clan that you pay for, we have the breeding den that you pay for. Is this just going to become like the payment corner on this side of the island or something? But as far as I can tell, there aren't any new regularly breedable dragons like from the shop or anything like that. So we don't have any dragons that we can actually breed that are new in-game. So I'm imagining that most of the dragons, or pretty much all of them that have been added, are going to be special limited time dragons. So, you know, dragons of the week, dragons of the month, divine events, special events. But, you know, still quite a lot of new dragons that have been added. So, you know, kudos to you, Gameloft. Alright, so now we just have our dungeon battles to do, so I'm going to go ahead and do those, and we'll definitely have defeated 10 dragons by that point, so we can do both of them at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this bit up a little bit. Alright, so we just about finished that 5th fight, which means this quest is now complete. So we've only got one more fight left in the dungeon for today. But we've done the defeating 10 dragons and the 5 battles in the dungeon. So we get this special card pack. So, which one are you going to give me? Let's have a look. The Scout then. Okay, that's fair enough. But I love these little mini events and extra stuff like this. Because to be honest with you, I pretty much never do the old daily quests because at a certain point, they just became kind of annoying. Like, defeat a rainbow dragon with Dragon Fury, like, no thank you. But that means that we have completed our daily task for today. So, unfortunately for us, that is all that we can do in terms of these new daily quests. But I mean, it's a nice change of pace and gives something else to do and keep you in the game, rather than, you know, having to leave and come back in 3 hours just to do something in one of the events. So I can appreciate that. But one thing I have noticed is that we do have these new daily quest things here, but one thing to note is that they have replaced the regular to-do lists that we get on the map fight. So you know how we used to get gems, a card pack, a chest, and other random rewards from doing our daily quests on the map? They've actually replaced that with the new method completely. So I don't know, is that really a good thing? Is that truly what we wanted out of this? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, the old map to-do list was kind of outdated, and I never really cared about it too much. But does this mean that now we can get an endless amount of blue map fights without them running out? Or do they still actually cap at a certain point? You see, I've got a lot of questions. I mean, we've got these blue map fights here, so we can test it out ourselves, whether they actually do cap and no more spawn after a certain amount of time. But it used to be that they would keep resetting until the daily quests were done. So is this actually the same thing? Like, I don't see any blue map fight quests actually appearing anymore. Huh. Please don't tell me that they've actually gotten rid of them. Like, genuinely, if the trade-off for the change to the to-do list is the fact that they're not giving us blue map quests anymore, that is definitely not worth it. Because you see, I've got, like, another, what is it? I have, like, a ton of, I have 28 more skip fight tickets left. And normally I'd use, like, 20 of them on blue map fights. But it seems like, after doing, like, 8, it's already done. Seriously? Huh. You know, we'll have to look into this a bit more, but if that is true, that is not good. I'm actually really, really annoyed by that. Like, the point is, we want to be able to do our blue map quests as many times as possible in a day. Because that's the only way that we can level up relatively... It's not even quickly, it still takes forever, but if they're gonna remove those as well, so we can do like, what, 8 a day? Maybe like 15 max, including heroic mode. That's just not enough. Just flat outright, that is not enough fights to be able to do in a day. So, you know, although I've been sort of positive about these update changes so far, I am not happy about that. Because it's already difficult enough to level up. So why are they making it even harder? Huh, that just took a pretty negative turn, unfortunately. Which I wish wasn't the case. Do we have any new dungeon shop stuff? No, we do not. No, we do not. It's still 50,000 KXP. Why is it said like that? That's weird. Why is there a K in front of the XP bar? I'm getting really spookified by stuff now after that. I don't know. I kind of don't even want to keep going in case I keep finding stuff that I want to complain about, but, you know, for an initial thought on that, that is probably one of the worst things that they have added in this game for a long time. Stop taking away our daily map quests! They're the only thing that gives us food anymore! What the hell do you want us to do? Just plant food? But we don't have farms that are a high enough level to keep doing that anymore. Like, the only people that actually benefit from blue map fights and that getting taken away are the higher level players with like 18 level 80s, because if you make it harder for the people that don't have a ton of level 80s or even close to max level dragons, you're making it take longer for them. But I don't know, maybe there's something I'm overlooking, maybe I'm being a ditz about it, but again, that's my first look at that. So, you know, over the next day or a few days, I'm sure we'll have a ton of new info and that comes out and stuff that I've missed. But, damn, I'm not a fan! Even if we have new breeding dens and stuff, it's not worth it if you're gonna keep taking away our ability to do daily fights. God damn it! It could have been so good! But, you know, anyway, after that, I think I better go and upload this and everything. So at least we're getting new divines. We know that. I'm not sure when, but we do know that we do have a new event, or a new type of event, coming on July 9th. So, you know, they posted about the new update on Facebook. They also posted about it on the forums as well. So it says, this is the new update, new quests every day. We took a look at that. Breeding Den for hire, we had a look at that. New dragons, we sort of touched on that. New event types, a new type of event is coming to Dragolandia on July 9th. So that is, you know, that's still like almost 3 weeks away, 2.5-ish weeks away. So it's still a little bit of time before then. But then further down, apparently there is a new body type for dragons. So there is a new body style for dragons that is coming out, and people are saying that it's the Kronos body type on the new dragons and stuff like that. But, you know, we're yet to see those dragons actually in-game, apart from possibly a very select few people, which is another thing I do have my problems with, if they're giving bundles only to people exclusively. So, you know, collectors like me, we don't have the chance to actually get them. So I see that as a little bit of an issue as well, but I think that's another rambling rant video for another day. But, you know, hope you took all of that info in. I barely did. But for now, thank you for joining me. Make sure you check out the new update. Go and update it manually if it hasn't already. But until next time, I will see you then.